What's up, you guys? Welcome back or welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing today? Anyways, for today's video, as some of you guys are shopping for school supplies for the back to school season, I thought I would make a video on the best and worst things I bought for school. By the way, none of the products in this video are sponsored, so it is just out of personal opinion. But yeah, let's jump right in and let's spill the tea. Okay, so the first worst item on the list is giant 5-subject notebooks. Basically, they're giant notebooks that have around like 200 pages that are split into 5 sections with tabs, each section having 40 pages. Each section is meant to be dedicated to a specific class. The problem with this is that you almost always run out of room. 40 pages is just entirely not enough. So why not just from the start buy a single subject notebook to begin with? It's much cheaper, it has more room, and it gives you more freedom to write more. When I use these 5 subject notebooks, I found myself cutting down on the information I wrote to save room. Like, I didn't write as much, I didn't write notes that were as detailed, and I sure as heck did not draw as elaborate of diagrams as I do now because I needed to conserve space. The first best item is ironically giant 2-inch binders. So instead of throwing away all of your finished, graded, and complete work, keep them. Gosh darn it, keep it, because you never know when you have to reference them again. My personal rule is that I keep all information I think is super important and applicable and relevant to classes in the future. Like in high school, I took AP Physics. Oh my god, that class was a pain. I took AP Physics and AP Literature, and in college I feel that the information I learned in those classes will come in handy at some time, so I put all of the classwork from those classes in giant binders, and you can put so much information in them, keeping everything organized, accessible, and super duper chunky. Second, the worst item is erasable pens. Like, don't get me wrong, they are a super dope and cool concept, but they perform badly. Erasable pens have ink that disappear with heat. Whenever I rubbed the piece of paper or like left it out in the sun for too long, the ink would just disappear. Story time. Once I put a whole page of carefully written notes in my backpack. I walked around for the day, and then when I went back to study in the afternoon, I pulled it out of my backpack and like half the page was literally faded. So like, bruh. So the second best item is fine point rolling ball pens. Like, please get these instead of ballpoint pens. They write so cleanly, so smoothly, so darkly, so fluidly, and so easily. The ink flow is constant as opposed to those of ballpoint pens. Because they are so fine, no, not that type of fine, this type of fine, you can draw diagrams, outline pictures, and write with so much more detail. A ballpoint pen requires more pressure. Well, I was gripping the pen and sweating in my palms, and it also led to really painful cramps in my hands. Fine point rolling ball pens help me write faster and longer without getting tired. Third worst item is the, oh my god, I'm gonna mispronounce this, Joel Ravenkanken? So this might be kind of controversial because I see like a lot of people online using this because it is super aesthetic and it's really cute, but for school purposes specifically, the backpack was too small for me. I just couldn't fit everything into the backpack. I have notebooks, I have computer, pencil bags, self-care things in my backpack, so I found that none of it really fit. It is super cute, but it's not very practical for school. Third best item is sticky notes. They're so small and they stick to literally everywhere. I have them stuck all over my study room because they are a good way to remind you to do things. They're literally built-in functionality. Like, all you have to do is rip it off the stack and then just stick it somewhere. You can get plain ones, cute ones, and pretty ones, all for pretty cheap of a price. It's a great purchase and it helps you stay super organized. Fourth worst item is index cards. Personally, index cards don't work for me because I'm not the type of person to study with using flashcards. Even if you do study with flashcards though, with how advanced technology is, you really don't even need to get physical index cards. You can just make virtual ones like on Quizlet. So to be honest, index cards kind of losing their functionality. Fourth best item is correction tape. This is my savior, the love of my life. I would marry this in a heartbeat. It's so much better than scribbling out your mistakes using liquid whiteout or drawing X's all over your page. Correction tape is so easy to apply. You can write all over them and it makes sure your work is clean and neat. Fifth worst item is glue. I can see the general age of my viewers in my analytics, and most of you are 18 to 24-year-olds. I'm not trying to be a stalker. If any of you 18 or 24-year-olds are still using Elmer's glue, like, come on, let's be for real right now. Once you get past like elementary school, or if you're watching from the UK, primary school, there is no need for you to be bringing in a purple stick of glue. Just use tape. Whoa, not that one, no, take it away. Yes, this one. Which brings me to my next point. The fifth best item is double-sided tape. Double-sided tape makes everything so much easier. It's small, lightweight, easy to use, and the most important point is it has great stickiness. Sixth worst item is pencil boxes, and the sixth best item is pencil bags. So this also might be kind of controversial, but pencil boxes have a lack of versatility because it's just a box. Like, it's hard, it's plastic. A pencil bag I found is more adaptable, flexible, and easier to stuff into your backpack, locker, or desk. But with a pencil box, its dimensions are set, so it's harder to stuff or cram it into your backpack. So that was the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I always give shout outs at the end of every video, so here they are. If you want a shout out next week, comment down below Snowball, because Snowball is the best and Secret Life of Pets is one of the best Disney movies out there. Subscribe, comment down below Snowball, like this video, turn on post notifications, and stay tuned for my next video. Love ya. Peace.